students usually learn a foreign language in our mother tongue. That is, we will learn English and Japanese in Chinese, so that what the teachers say is easier to understand. But on the other hand, in America, to master a foreign language, the classes are usually conducted in that target language, so as to create a better learning environment for the students. So, to discover the reasons that cause these differences, we interviewed 4 students. So here's how it goes.
I have been learning English for about 10 years, and I learned it through like YouTube. I will watch some like makeup or some TV series.
At that time, I learned English through a lot of apps.
20 years. We had several different subjects in English. I had science and math in English when I was in elementary school. And then I had chemistry, physics, biology, and also mathematics, all in English when I was in middle school. So it was a lot of work.
So I started learning French when I was in elementary school as a foreign language, and I continued learning French up through 4th grade. In 4th and 5th grade, I actually learned Spanish, but that was because I attended a different school. But as soon as I got to middle school, in 6th grade, I resumed learning French again, and I took French all the way through my junior year of high school. In college, I stopped taking French, but I think I generally reached the level of fluency. In college, I started taking Japanese, so that's the whole language I took college.
It depends on your target audience, because if you are a beginner, then you have to use like a modern tongue to teach this person. If you have been learning English for a while, I think you can use target language to teach this person, because when she listening to you, she can practice her English like speaking or listening.
I think learning foreign language from mother tongue is easier because if we learn foreign languages in that target languages, we need to translate the meaning of words into our mother tongue.
It would be better if the teacher teaches in the target language, and I go home and study myself in my mother tongue. Why I would say this is because I think practicing in the mother tongue is actually easier for us to understand the content.
Watching English subtitle, like videos, or you can just go to like French school.
Me and my brother, we used to memorize the entire movie line, the entire dialogue from beginning to the end. We could reenact the entire film by voice.
Listening to music or watching movies in that language.
In the classroom, you are not able to actually replicate the type of interaction, the type of conversations, the speed, the slang. If you really want to attain the sort of native equivalent level, you have to go to some place where people speak it, and you have to use it in a professional capacity.
Chinese or Taiwanese, maybe they are focusing on their academic performance, so they have to good at like writing papers. If you are Westerner, maybe they just want you to understand and learn how to use it.
People adapt to different learning methods differently, so I think the outcome, the effect of different teaching approaches is
different from person to person.
Maybe Taiwanese students are more passive and shy, so if we put them into an environment with all English, then maybe afraid to start to learn.
America is a country of immigrants, and so there are a lot of people who are just from countries that speak Spanish, from Asian countries. So I think it's easier to find native speakers, and so that's just one reason. You know, you go to class like 2 or 3 times a week, and not every single day. And I just, you know, it's hard to learn a language if you're not practicing every single day. And so here in college, you know, at Harvard, most courses only meet once or twice a week, but language courses meet 5 times a week.
Different ways may be suitable for different people according to their background and their level of the target language. Also, environment affects a lot of the way of studying. How hard a people work may also cause a huge difference. But if one really wants to master a language, be sure to always practice.